welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and welcome to another weekly Walmart grocery haul for my family of 5. I do one of these weekly hauls every single week to show you guys what I'm buying for the week and what I'm making for the week with our meal plan. And I always include the prices. Some people find that helpful. So before we dive into this haul, I want to tell you guys what's on my meal plan for this week. So I had breakfast for dinner on the meal plan last week and we never got around to making that. So we're actually going to make that tonight since I already had all the stuff from last week. We're going to be making spaghetti one night. We're going to be doing the frozen pizzas for easy one night this week. We're going to be making BLT sandwiches because I saw somebody making them on TikTok and it literally, I have not stopped thinking about it since I watched that video. And I'm just like, I need a BLT. And then the other thing my husband suggested, I've made these in the past, but it's been a long time, chicken Parmesan slider sandwiches for dinner one night. So that is 5 meals that we're doing for dinners this week. Weekends are kind of crazy for us because we're usually out and about and we have church and everything else. So I don't really plan for meals for Saturday and Sunday most of the time. So let's go ahead and dive into this haul. Okay, here's a little overview. We had to get some mini bagels for the kiddos. They really like those in the mornings. This is the King Hawaiian rolls. That's what I use when I make slider sandwiches. So that's what we'll be using for the chicken parm sliders. I got some wheat sandwich bread this week just to have for sandwiches. And then this brioche bread is what I got to make the BLTs on because I want a really good thick bread to make those BLT sandwiches. I grabbed 2 frozen pizzas to have for dinner one night this week. I have not tried, I don't think I've tried either of these varieties. They're the Great Value brand. This one is a meat, like a meat lovers, but the crust is a thin and crispy crust. And then this one is pepperoni and it has a stuffed cheese crust. So both of those sounded good to me. So I got both of them to make this week. I needed some more bacon for the BLT sandwiches. This is kind of random, but these are just cute little fuzzy warm fleece pajamas for my youngest daughter. They were only like $9, which I thought was pretty good for like thick warm winter pajama two-piece set. So I got those for her. I would have got some for my older daughter also, but they did not have her size. We got some marinara sauce. That is for the chicken parm sliders. I needed some more peanut butter because we're almost out. This is the tomato paste that I use when I make spaghetti. We're having a women's Christmas party at church this week and I am making meatballs. I still have tons of frozen meatballs that I got from BJ's. So how I make those is I mix 2 of these chili sauces with a grape jelly and then pour that over the meatballs in a crock pot and it kind of melts down to a thick consistency. And it's just so good, the flavors together. Last time I made them for a women's event, everybody loved them and they were completely gone. So I'm gonna make those again. And then I also want to make Muddy Buddies for the women's event. I'm going to make 2 batches, one for the event and then one for us just to have because it's so good and I love it this time of year. So I needed some semi-sweet chocolate chips. That's also a reason why I grabbed peanut butter. We are almost out, so I needed some for sure for that. Another thing I'm making this week, I also saw this on TikTok. It's a 2-ingredient dip and it just looked so good. So I grabbed some scoop chips to make. We'll just have it one night this week as a snack or appetizer type thing. I keep buying these bags of veggie straws because there's still an Ibotta offer for them. And it just makes it such a good deal. So I know we have a ton because I bought them like 3 weeks in a row now. But it's such a good deal. And I know that that offer will disappear eventually. So as long as the offer is still available, I'm going to be buying them every week. Because the date doesn't go bad until March. So we'll definitely eat them before then. These chips also had an Ibotta offer, and this is my favorite kettle chips, the jalapeno flavor. Oh, so good. So I went ahead and got those. Chips are expensive, you guys. So anytime I find an Ibotta offer or a Walmart cashback offer, I go ahead and get them because they're so expensive at full price. This is the chicken, my favorite frozen chicken breast tenders, and that's what I'm going to be using for the chicken parm sandwiches. They're about, this is a pretty accurate size of how big they are. So when I make these slider sandwiches, I cut them in half like this. So it's it fits perfectly on the Hawaiian rolls. This is something that I have never tried before, but there was an Ibotta offer for it. So it sounded good to me. It is Ritz toasted chips. So they're like a cracker chip and they're everything flavor. So I don't know, just sounded good. And I just saw it on the app and I was influenced. This is what I make spaghetti with. I know a lot of people are like, what? Why don't you just use regular spaghetti noodles? But I don't know. My mom made this growing up, and it's just comfort food to me. And, you know, it just makes me remember my mom, and I don't know. I just like it. So I always buy this when I make spaghetti. That's why I need this can, because that's all you use with it. I grabbed 2 more things of muffin mix for this week to make one morning, chocolate chip and banana nut. These are for my husband to take to work this week. Y'all know he eats tuna pretty much every day at work. This is teriyaki. This is applewood smoked. They both had rebate offers on them, as well as this little snack pack with the crackers. We get this cheese every single week, y'all know. And then this one, it's kind of smushed up, but this one is what I put on the slider sandwiches. And then my son, I used to buy string cheese every single week, and my kids loved it. And then, do y'all's kids ever go through phases where they did love something and then they all of a sudden don't like it anymore? That's what happened with these. I was buying them every week, and then all of a sudden my kids were like, we don't like those anymore. I was like, really? Well, my son tells me this week, why don't we ever have string cheese anymore? So I'm like, seriously? I thought y'all didn't like it. And he's like, no, I love it. So anyways, I'm buying these again. We will see if the kids actually eat them like they told me they would. These are the 2 ingredients to make that dip that I saw on TikTok. All you do is use a can of the Hormel chili with no beans, and then cut up some Velveeta and melt it all together in a skillet. And it looked so good. So I'm a huge dip. I love dips. So we're going to try that out. I got this garlic cheese loaf of bread to go with spaghetti. This I thought looked really good. I don't know what meal I'll make it with, but I'm going to make it with one of the meals this week as a side. It's a Parmesan garlic, roasted red potatoes, and green beans. Doesn't that sound good? These are little mini tacos. There was a cashback offer for those, so I figured I'd get them, try them out. The kids might like them for lunch or whatever. Of course, we have to get our 2 boxes of Pop-Tarts every single week for the kids. And then I went ahead and got 2 things of the Yo Crunch Oreo yogurt again, because there's still an Ibotta, I think it's Ibotta rebate offer if you buy 2 of them. So I went ahead and got that. And then this is the Chex Mix that I'm going to be making the Muddy Buddies with. And I only need 1 box per batch, but like I said, I'm making 2 batches, and I've actually never used the chocolate flavor before. I've always just used regular, but I saw this and I was like, I bet that will make the Muddy Buddies even better. So there just happened to be a cashback offer. If you bought 2 boxes, you got like $1 back, I think it was. So I needed 2 boxes anyway. So that actually worked out really good in my favor. Got some applesauce cups for the kids. This is our favorite dip. I grabbed a cream cheese block. I think I'm going to make buffalo chicken dip, maybe for the women's party, or just to have, I'm going to make it at some point. We just do a lot of like parties and get-togethers this time of year, and chicken buffalo dip is always good to bring. And there was I think it was Walmart cashback offer for this. And y'all know, the OGs know that Philadelphia cream cheese, I'm a snob for it. So, and it can be pricey. So anytime I find it with a cashback offer attached to it, I go ahead and get it, because this stuff stays good until April. So we'll use it at some point. This also had a cashback offer. It's a smoky bacon cheese spread, like cheese ball thing. I don't know. It sounds really good. And my husband and I have been really into making like charcuterie boards and little snack boards lately, like when we hang out and watch movies together. So I thought it'd be fun to try. I got these again. This is like, what, a 4th week in a row that I've bought this, but there's still a cashback offer attaching to it. So I keep getting it. And my son, he's really the only one that eats them. He really likes them. Of course, always have to get the Go-Gurt tubes for the kids. I got bananas, and of course they're green like always. And then this is the lettuce that I got for the BLTs. Now I did also order tomatoes for the BLTs, and they told me that there were no tomatoes at Walmart, so they refunded me. So I'll have to go pick those up somewhere else. But we still have tons of apples and some other fruit choices left over from last week. So that is everything that I got in my Walmart haul this week. Okay, so that's everything that I got in my haul this week. And before I go ahead and close out this haul, I did want to share a product review with you guys real quick. So a company called Alni, they sell different lights, and especially at Christmas time, like outdoor lights, which I love. Does anybody else love just driving around looking at Christmas lights? I really do. And so we decided to put some up on our house, on the outside. And so Alney was nice enough to send me 2 boxes of their LED icicle Christmas lights, which I love the icicle look. It's so pretty. And these boxes, like the strand was huge. I'm going to insert clips here of my husband putting them up the other day. They were really easy to install and the look is so pretty. I love that they're LED because they are so bright and so clear and pretty. And the strand was huge. One strand did the entire like porch, the front, and then the railing of our porch. So that was a huge strand of lights. It went so far and the look was really, really pretty. We really enjoyed this, and everybody on our street, it's funny because we live in a neighborhood and some of the streets, nobody decorates. Our street, almost everybody on our street decorates. So it's fun to be able to have our outside decorations up finally. We did our inside decorations before Thanksgiving, but we wanted to wait on the outdoor decorations. So now we have those up. If you are looking for some outdoor lights, they have a huge selection at Alney, and they also gave me a 20% off coupon to share with you guys. So if you are in need of some lights and you want to go check them out, I'll have that link listed down below, but I really recommend them. I love the LED lights. They're just so pretty. They're not like Christmas lights used to be like in, you know, the Christmas Vacation movie. These are super easy to use and beautiful. So thank you so much, Alney, for sending those to me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this grocery haul and hopefully it gave you some inspiration as you're meal planning and shopping for your family this week. If you did enjoy and you're not subscribed, please go ahead, hit that red subscribe button so we can stay connected here on YouTube. I do have a playlist of all of my grocery hauls on it. I make these pretty much every single week. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.